Hello, SVUE students. It is the week of October 19th. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now it's time for the Avid Spartan Pledge. I am an avid Spartan, always prepared for the day. Very respectful to all that come my way. Intentionally safe and determined to exceed. I am an avid Spartan, and today I will succeed. Today we are diving into a new letter of our Avid learning expectations. We are going to talk about the letter I. I stands for intentionally safe. Today we are going to talk about how you can be safe while completing your classwork and participating in live class meetings. With your classwork, we can be intentionally safe by using classroom and school materials properly, whether that be scissors, markers, craft materials, or even your devices. Following this rule will help you stay physically safe, but also we want to protect you emotionally. One of the ways that we can keep you emotionally safe is by making sure that you are polite during conversations and staying on topic whenever you're commenting on other classmates' work. Keep in mind that texts or comments can sound much more hurtful than they were intended. There is no way to tell if you're joking on a text message. They can't read your body language. Plus, the most hurtful situations are from two people who retaliate back and forth until someone really gets hurt. So make sure that nothing you say would make another student feel like they need to retaliate in some way. That will end up keeping you safe. How can you be intentionally safe during live class meetings? By not sharing any personal information. Some of this information might include address or phone number. Even if you have a really good friend on the call and want to exchange info, you have to remember that there is a lot of other people that have access to those meetings. It would be like handing out your information on business cards at a random street corner. You also can't be sure who is able to access that information. Remember that some students join the video call from public places, and you cannot be too careful. The second way you can be safe during live class meetings is by making sure that you're the only person on the video window. Your device is meant for you and you alone. By being an avid school, we are preparing ourselves for our futures in the workplace, at colleges, and in careers. While we're on the topic of being intentionally safe, do you remember when we talked about fire drills? We do fire drills to help us be prepared when something goes wrong. One of the other things that we need to be prepared for in any public place are active shooters. Unfortunately, this is no longer an uncommon occurrence. So we need to take necessary precautions to keep us all safe. All of the SVUE staff attended a meeting with one of our district's school resource officers. She talked about ALICE. ALICE is an acronym for Active Shooter Response Training. Your teacher will go through this with you in detail, but there are a couple of things I want to touch on right now. ALICE stands for Alert, Lockdown, Inform, Counter, and Evacuate. I want to briefly talk to you about locking down, countering, and evacuating. In the event of a lockdown, doors should be locked in the classroom, but your teacher will be discussing with you ways that you can barricade your classroom with classroom furniture. If the barricade isn't enough to keep someone out, you need to be prepared to counter or evacuate. Countering means throwing objects at the shooter, making noise, banging things together, anything that will distract the shooter from being able to shoot accurately. If you have the opportunity to evacuate, please do so. This should be the first option if possible. Your teacher will discuss a rally point for your class during SEL time. The exception to this rule is if the active shooter is blocking your exit. I know this isn't fun to think about, but it's a big part of making sure we can be as safe as we can, even in scary situations. Now on to a lighter subject. This Friday is Crazy Sock Day. Don't get cold feet. Put on your craziest pair of socks. Take a picture and show your teacher. Some other exciting news, the library is now open. Curbside library services are now up and running. Here's how it works. Go to the library website provided in the description below, or you can go to SVUE's Facebook page or website. Once on the website, click on the link in the top right-hand corner. It should say, request a book. Then follow the steps provided on the next page. On the main page, there are lots of videos to show you how to place a hold and how to search the online catalog. There's even a link if you need to ask Miss Butler some questions. Here are some things to remember. Only one book at a time this year. Holds must be placed by noon the day before the pickup. Curbside pickup will run from 2 to 3:15 on school days in front of the school building. If you have fines of any kind, even from other D118 schools, you may not check out new books, but you may pay off these fines at any time of the day. If you have any questions, please use the Ask a Question link on the website. Miss Butler hopes to see a lot of book requests soon. Now on to some breaking news. Apparently, Break It Bruce has visited several homes in the District 118 area. There are cracked screens and broken keyboards everywhere. Make sure that you don't let Break It Bruce into your house and take good care of your Chromebook. Here are some tips to help you keep your Chromebook safe. Make sure that you never leave your Chromebook on the floor. Have a designated place on a table where you can charge your Chromebook. Always carry your Chromebook with 2 hands. Make sure you wash your hands after eating greasy food before using a Chromebook. And do not use your Chromebook while riding a giraffe. Side note, do not fish off of the back of a giraffe if you are in Boise, Idaho. That doesn't have anything to do with Chromebooks, but it's a good thing to know. It's time for the special day of the week. The National Day of Nacho is October 21st. It's one of America's favorite Tex-Mex treats. And you get permission to eat nachos for a full 24 hours. This day should be full of nachos in all of their delicious forms. Covered with just cheese or with all kinds of delicious additions like black beans, olives, guacamole, chili, you name it. Time for the joke of the week. Whose cheese is that? Nacho cheese! Time for a question for you. What year were nachos invented? Comment your answers down below. I'm Mr. Hubbard, and I'll see you next week.